Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back sooner than I had anticipated. But I just wanted to tell you this because I don't think you got me just yet. I keep constantly telling you about God's plan, and I haven't gotten a chance to break it down more than once, maybe out of years, about what that really means. But if you notice my mission statement, it's about making sure that the human beings on the face of the earth who are down here, who came from a power that is invisible to us, get a chance to experience, get a chance to live the life that was designed for them by sharing with them that which they don't know yet. And what I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You hear people trying to talk about what they're going to do and the plans and stuff, how they're going to do this. I even heard that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the guy who they put in charge of the health department, saying that all black kids should be taken away from their parents, re-educated by some other different people, programmed in the way that these other people think that they should be programmed. Isn't that saying something? And these are the same people that had slaves. These are the same people that hung you and beat you. But anyway, I don't want to go there. But this is what I want you to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, is this, is that the earth that you live on is free. For all human beings, it's free. They don't have to pay for it. They can take care of it. They don't have to pay for it. All of the resources that come with the earth, they're free. They came with the earth to be used for the benefits of which we have determined them to be used for. Now, we can use it for good stuff or we can use it for bad stuff. That depends upon who we are and how we apply that. On top of that, it means that you, every last one of you, on this earth to have your needs, your wants, and your desires met. This is every human being on the face of the earth. Yes, you too. It also means that you're to suffer for nothing. Not food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, transportation, anything that's made by the hands of man, you have access to it as your leisure requires of it. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason, let me just, in case you lose the thought, the reason that you have access to all of these things, your cars, your transportation, going to the moon, the reason you have all that stuff free, your electricity free, your gasoline in your car free, your vacations free, your travel on yachts free, when you get a little trip with some of these transportation that's going to the moon, free. Everything is free. Why? Because it is from God to you. And he's given you the ability to play a part in it by creating it. That means everybody got a job that each of you choose. You get a chance to live in, well, as you're growing up and see what's going on. You get a chance to study. You get a chance to decide what it is that you want to engage yourself in as a life contribution to the society. You choose something that gives you love. And by doing that, that allows you to participate in the process. And when you choose what you love, God gives you extra benefit called joy. Now you got joy and love working together to be satisfied as you play your part in creating all that humankind have decided they want. Now, when you are doing this, you living all this stuff free because you don't need money. This stuff belongs to you. Everybody that's working, helping to create everything on this earth, it belongs to all of you to access it as you need it, as you want it, as you desire it. That's what God has planned, a perfect plan that allows you to create your own heaven. Not God give you heaven because you might not like God's heaven, but for you to create your own heaven. And basic rules that you have to listen to after listening to all the stuff in the Bible, the basic rules that you have to listen to that substantiate the ability for you to create a society like that is that you got to recognize the power outside of you. You are not the power, you are a tool. There's a way you connect so that you can, but you are not the power. You are the tool of the power. And each of you knowing that, honor that by respecting what that power has made when it comes down to human beings. Each of you here by that power. And so you respect that power as you want that power to respect you. You respect that power as you are expecting God to respect you. When I say God respects you, I'm talking about God delivering to you that part of life that is required for you as an individual. And yet it's interconnected with that everybody else is doing. So this is what I'm saying. That's why it's free. Ain't nothing free. It's just that it seems free to you because you're doing what you love. You get joy for it. They say, how can you get houses and cars and transportation and food and medical, all that on top of? But see, the systems of the world don't want you to know that. Even religion, it doesn't. It's not that religion just don't want you to know that. It's just that religion is a part of the system. And for a religion to exist within the system, it has to commit to not violate certain rules of the system. The system is designed to protect itself. So when you talk about religion and honoring God like that, if it's a part of the system, you got to go to the school. You got certification stuff coming through that. You got to have a permit in that, and in order to operate, then they are going to make sure that you're not doing anything that's going to destroy that. Nothing going to legitimize what you're doing on an official level until they're certain that you're not doing. And so there are things that are truths that even in religion they have, but they put it on certain pages and on school. They make sure that you understand and you're going to be dealing with the public. There are certain things they give you maybe some other excuse that you just don't repeat, and so the system goes on just like it does. But when you are born again, what really says it, ladies and gentlemen, when you're born again, the truth that you receive, it sets you free from the fear of death. How does it set you free from the fear of death? Because you know the death that man can bring on you is nothing. You're gonna die anyway. But there's nothing like choosing, having choice about why you die. You're dying because you don't want to be a part of evil. You can't find no and the evidence of it is that you stand against evil. Let evil kill you. You ain't gonna kill yourself, let evil kill you. That's a trick, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know that. Now you do. So I'm gonna let you go. I think I've said enough. And you can work it out. You much more. Oh, this is another thing. If you think what I'm saying make any sense and you want to see it happen, those of you who got the capability, those of you who are smart enough, start organizing just to get the message out to the public. I'm not an organizer. I got a message that I'm sharing with you. I can speak to many things. You start organizing, bringing people together. My understanding is that the pure D truth will draw people together. And the failure of people not coming together when the truth is spoken is because they don't want it. That's that's the way I see it. See, when people get what they want, like when Donald Trump came on the scene, he wasn't speaking truth to the truth that he was speaking to people was not the same kind of truth that I've been speaking. The truth that he was speaking was talking about pain and suffering that other folks are entitled to or do for messing over some other people. And these other people are special people, and he come to protect them. And that was as evil as it could get in relationship with what God is about. But the people went to it and drove. Why? Because that's what they wanted. And so the things that I'm telling you, now this is what I might have thought, and I do still think it if people wake up. But as it stands, people what we're saying, if they are cognizant of what's going on, if they know the truth, they are just like the people in the House of Representatives, the Republicans, who know the truth, but they're trying to protect Trump. There are people in the government that know the truth of God, but they're trying to protect the system. Why? Because they're depending on the system. They're counting on the system. They're not counting on people to do right. Because number one, they're not going to do right. That's their evidence that you can get righteous, act right, because they themselves not going to act right. And that makes sense that, all right, I'll leave it to you. Goodbye for now.